Here we have persuasion.
Welcome back to the McCaffrey Farms here on the Eastern Plains of Colorado. Let's get into today's video. First, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you're not already, be sure to like the video. Ring the bell icon, that'll notify you when I post videos on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But let's get to it. We're in the tractor, box blade is on. If you didn't see my last video, go watch it. There'll be a card in the top right corner, but we cleaned out a few parts of the shop, moved some stuff around. We might be hooking up to the planter here soon. We're at least gonna be getting a tractor in, maybe try cleaning it. Justin's got his pickup in there right now, but I'm gonna go unhook this back over in the lineup, and then we'll go from there. At least in this video, we'll be hooking up the planter and probably unfolding it and maybe getting to work on getting a few things ready on that and getting a list together of what all we need to do. So it should be a good video. Stay tuned. Be sure to like. We brought the air compressor over and we're gonna air out these tires. That one's pretty flat and those ones are both low. This one looks okay. All right, we're gonna back the tractor in. We're gonna clean the inside of it out, kind of get that a lot nicer, because it's been a while since this had a good clean on the inside. Exhibit A. We're gonna try and clean that up pretty nice and probably vacuum it. It's got a lot of hay in it from grinding. But also in sometime, probably tomorrow or some other day, which would be Sunday, we're also gonna pressure wash it, since Dad used it to scrape out the pins. It's got a bunch of manure on it, and before we do much, we want to get that off and get it kind of cleaned up again. So hopefully tomorrow it won't be near as windy. It'll be easier to pressure wash it, and hopefully it'll be a little nicer too. Hopefully we won't be too much longer before we get the planter hooked up, because we might do some corn, the one circle to corn this year, depending on how things go. And if we do, we got even less time to get this planter ready. We're sitting at about a month, because Milo, we normally try and do it by the 1st of May. And it's March 27th, just over a month left to go. And then on top of that, we're gonna have a bunch of other stuff that we'll have to be doing eventually. And that'll just take up some time as well. So we need to get to working on it. That way we can get everything done that we need to and make sure everything's actually good to go. All right, so we have some multi-purpose cleaner and some water to wipe that off once you do it, and just doing a little bit. Looked a little better than what it was. That's what it was. You guys probably can't tell, but doing that just to hopefully get it to all look a little bit nicer. All this will clean and vacuum everything and hopefully get it looking a lot better. So we also pulled our corner post display off. For the last like year or so, it hasn't been lighting up at night when we turn the lights on. And there's 3 little bulbs. I have 2 of them. Dad's calling someone to see if they'd have them, because we're gonna be going to Akron tonight, and that's where the people he's gonna call, that's where they're at. So he's gonna call, see if they have 3 of these little lights, because 2 of them were burnt out for sure. This one right there, it's got a few black spots, and then the one he took had, all 3 of them have some black spots on them. So they got burnt out, and they weren't too hard to take out and shouldn't be too hard to put back in. So hopefully we can get those, and that way when we're running late at night, we can see what gear, how fast, and RPMs. And then also like those lights on the fenders, and then the lights up front, and then that light and that light, we might look into getting some LEDs, because ones Justin got we think would work for those different spots. The front end we'd have to change up a little bit. These other 4, think it'd be pretty easy to get those on, so we'd at least have some LEDs on, and that way if we do run too late at night, we can see a lot better, because a lot of the lights are out, and they're old 90s lights, and they're just not real bright. So be nice to get LEDs. Once again, don't know if you can see it, wiped everything down. This even looks a little bit better, but it's all just so faded. Unless we get something specific, it's not going to be the best. All right, so it's the next day. Just getting back out here. I'm probably gonna finish up cleaning the floor and vacuuming in there, and then I'll pressure wash the tractor, put more air in that tire. It's still going low. Still don't know what's wrong with it, but we're gonna do that. An update. We got lights for that corner post. I don't know if I told you that, but we also have 3 sets of LED lights coming. They're not special aftermarket ones made just for the tractor. They're ones my brother's used, and pretty sure we can make them work decent. We're gonna do those 2, and then that one, and then there's one over there, and then there's this one and one on the bottom right. Gonna do that, and then up front, when we get those ones, we're gonna see if we can make them work here, and if we do, or if we can, we'll put 4 up in the front, because only 2 of them work. Those ones up there we'll leave, because I think they're fairly new, still pretty decent. And then I don't know about those. We could probably make them work up there. We'll have to see. But other than that, we also are gonna look into a new stack. We found one online, and the people we ordered those display lights from for that corner post, they get some John Deere parts, so we're gonna see if they can get the stack we want in. Dad's gonna talk to them tomorrow. Hopefully they can get it for a good price. If they do, then we can do that and get a new stack on it that doesn't have a huge hole in it. Okay, I got this vacuum knocked kind of the best I could. Now I'm gonna move it over to the east side of the shop, get the pressure washer out, and I'll start cleaning it, and then go from there what we do next. Alright, got the tractor pressure washed. Pretty decent. Not 100% clean, but some of it was just kind of on there pretty good, and it wasn't really wanting to come off. And I mean, it's not super important. We just want to get majority of the manure off. But now I'm probably gonna back this up to the door and then move a few things around, and I might try and hook up to the planter. I don't know exactly what I'll do. You can't see him right now, but Dad's got a decent amount of that circle moved already, so you should get that done pretty soon. And then if still trying to work on a few things with the planter, he'll be able to probably help me a bit. So like some of this stuff, I'm gonna need to move it a little bit more that way, just so I have more room to pull forward. I'm gonna need to pull the mower out, and I might move my brother's trailer for now. Just pull it out, and then I can hook up and move it if I need to, or I don't know if I'll actually move it. I'll probably raise it up at least, because it's just close enough on this side. We got it. We couldn't have got it any closer, and so I don't know. I probably should wait until Dad is here, so that way I don't try and move it and hit something and wreck something. But like I said, I might just try and hook it up, get everything going, and then lift it up and kind of cycle through everything and get it level, and then we can move it from there if we're ready. Okay, so I got it onto the 3-point. So now I'm gonna hook up these hoses and try and lift it and cycle it through and make sure everything's working right. And then I'll put the stands up and then I'll raise the 3-point all the way up and we'll see what we can do with moving it. I got all the deals hooked up. I think they're right. Hopefully they're good enough, but I'll go test them, make sure it's all right, and then like I said, I'll try and raise it all the way up and make sure everything's working good. This one side is not wanting to lift, and I don't understand why. I'm not sure why this one side isn't wanting to lift right. We got the planter out. We're gonna kind of flip around in the yard and then back it up to the shed, kind of where we normally put it, where we had it last year when we worked on it, and then probably unfold it for now, and then that way it'll be ready for when we work on stuff.
Here we have persuasion.
got a new stack for it because the old one had a big hole worn in it. But now we're gonna unfold the planter. I'll set you right here and hopefully you can see. Like I said, got a new pipe. This one had a huge hole in it. We got a chrome straight pipe. Sounds awesome. It is a little louder in the cab, but I like it. But we got the planter unfolded. We're gonna slowly start working on it. That'll be the next video. Thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in again. If you're not already, be sure to hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. Be sure to like the video. Check me out on all Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Those will be down below. But thank you for watching. See you next time.